All right, so here it is. This is the brand new main event in Montclair, California. This is the first main event to open in California, and we're gonna check it out, get you a nice video of everything going on inside. Before we head in, I wanted to give a shout out to our friend Ticketmaster 1000 for reminding us about this grand opening. And he has probably the most arcade videos and main event videos of anyone, so please check out his channel as well. We'll bring you guys along. All right, so we are heading in. This is the entrance from the mall. I don't know if there's multiple entrances, but this is the one that we found first. And as you can see, nice marquee outside. Nice and modern. They got the balloons out for the grand opening here. And it looks like there's some kiosk here and some workers kind of showing you where to get started. So we're gonna go ahead and head in and check things out. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna get you guys some really good footage of the arcade. It's not too crowded in here, so I feel like I can take my time and really show you guys pretty much everything that's going on. Let's start with the kiosk. I'll show you guys this first, and then I'll kind of go through all the games and stuff that they have. So right here, if you tap that, and I guess not all of them have the kiosk, but this one does, so it's kind of cool. Let's see. You can do everything that they have here. Bowling, fun cards. This is where you get your arcade cards. Go ahead and show you guys the values on those. They do have some bonuses. If you pay a little more, you get a little bonus credit there. Let's see. But you can do a lot of stuff here. You can actually, I think, make a reservation for dining right here. You can sign up for laser tag. I didn't mean to push that. You can pick your time for laser tag. Let me just show you guys a couple more things here. Instead of laser tag, they have something called Gel Blaster Nexus. They have, of course, pool, shuffleboard, and I know they have bowling over there. So yeah, right here you can book your bowling, get some food. So pretty nice modern kiosk, and they've got these kind of throughout the whole arcade. But let's get back to some of the games here. On this side, right when you walk in, they have a Disney photo booth, and they have a redemption machine for the cards and chips you get on some of the coin pushers. As far as games, they have the new NBA Superstars. Most all the games right now are 7.5 to play. They have Twister. That's a newer one. I haven't really seen that at many arcades. They have Nerf. The jackpot on Nerf is only $2.50. They do have the JJ Bot, which is a kind of a robot avatar that picks up these ticket rings. This one is 10 to play. And then as you get into the arcade, I'll go down this wall first. They have 3 of the ticket monsters. And these are more or less kind of random games where you just hit the wheel and kind of like a slot machine, hope that you win something. Same thing with this one, Carnival Wheel. It's just a kind of a newer version, a digital version of that same thing. You can win some good tickets if you hit certain bonuses. Like if you look up here on each one of these, 3,100 tickets if you hit the bonus. Asphalt Legends 9, Virtual Reality Racing. That's a newer game as well. They have a pair of Drop It Drop It's. Jackpots are only $2.50 on those guys. And then they have a pair of Power Rolls. On the Power Rolls, one's at $2.90 and one's at $3.80. This game I have never seen in my life at any arcade. Super Blaster. It's some type of a motion game. You can see by the seats, they move obviously. And it's pretty much a shooting game for 4 people, up to 4 people. It looks pretty cool. Actually, it looks like you can pick different games, maybe different levels to play. So we'll probably try that at some point just for fun. No tickets on that. And they have the play box. This was on earlier, but it's off now. So obviously they're still working on this with it being their opening day. They have a couple of claw machines we've never seen before called Wonder Claws. Nothing great to win in these. I mean, on this side, there's some random, like little mystery boxes you can win. And on this side, there's some plush, but it's all pretty much generic plush, with the exception of that one right there. It's from Stranger Things, but it's up on the back, so you can't even go for that one. And then there's a exact same thing on the back side. Pretty much same setup with the mystery boxes on one side and the plush on the other. I have seen a lot of people walking around with plush, so I'm thinking, excuse me, this is probably where they're winning them, because you see it's getting kind of low there. So this side's probably winnable. There's a couple good things in there. There's a little Patrick from SpongeBob. There's a dino from Jurassic World. And then there's a Bear, that white one. So there's some good stuff in there. Down the middle, they have a Harpoon Lagoon right here. And then they have Showtime 4-side claw machine, just with some little trinkets, pretty much balls, excuse me, things like that. They have a Virtual Rabbids HD, so you can see that this is a virtual reality Rabbids game. Looks pretty good. I've seen that one around before. And then this is a newer VR game. This would be Godzilla VR Wars. This one is fun. Ryan and I have played this, and this is a really cool game. If you ever get a chance to play it, make sure you try it. Down in the middle here, they have a Basketball Pro. The jackpots on both of them, there's another one on the other side I'll show you. The jackpots on these are only $250. And then there is a game, again, I've never really seen. Definitely never played. It's Addams Family. And it looks like basically you roll the coins down the track here and try to light up the different colored characters. And there's a pretty decent bonus on this. I don't know how to get it yet, but we might mess with that a little bit later. Pretty cool modern game. And then right here beside it, they have a Jurassic World. This is the one where you push the Jeep and try to get the big win. There's a small version of Dodgeball, Ultimate Arena. It's not the big one you'll see at Dave & Buster's. And we did try this. A couple of things with this. The jackpots are very low. It's 100 for a single player, 200 for a 2-player. But the multipliers are not working. So as good as Ryan and I are at this game, we could not even get a jackpot on it. So this game definitely is not for us here. Maybe that'll get better as time goes on. Over here, there is a World Football Pro. Basically soccer. Sends out the soccer balls and you try to kick them past the goalie there. And I'm gonna flip us around. Let's see, there is a Space Warp 66 with a 540 ticket jackpot. Here is the other Basketball Pro, and you can see Ryan's been beating it, and the default jackpot is 250. So a lot of arcades that'll be 500. It's 250 here, so again, not the best game to play if you're trying to grind tickets. Mega Shot basically is what it sounds like. You have these guns here, and it's more or less a shooting game, target practice game. Looks pretty cool. Definitely a newer game. Behind that, we have a Wicked Tuna. If you're into fishing, deep sea fishing, this is the game for you. And then there's a Tom and Jerry air hockey right there. And then along this back wall, there's a Baseball Pro. Again, small jackpot, 268. Looks like they're refilling one of the claw machines, putting some more prizes in it. You can see the workers are working on that. So again, I think that's a good one to play we might mess with it a little bit. There's a hyper pitch. Again, jackpot's a little low, 318. That's a pretty hard game too. You have 2 of these hyper shot basketballs. Fun games, but really no tickets to be had on them. Look how big the rims are. It's more or less just how many you can make in a certain amount of time. There's a Rabbids Hollywood 4-player game back here. You have a Grand Piano Keys, a 4-player Halo Fireteam Raven. This is the stand-up version, obviously. And then there's the world's largest Pac-Man and Galaga. That's a fun one. There's a Marvel Spider-Man. That's a marble and coin pusher game. Another Space Warp back here. I just didn't notice that earlier. 580 tickets on that. I'm going to show you guys this too. Since it's the grand opening, here's some stuff that they're doing today, Saturday, and Sunday. If you guys are in the area, come by and check it out. Another redemption machine for the coin pusher cards. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy with a 550 jackpot. That one's pretty fun. This game is brand new. Never played it, never really seen it. It's a Smurf coin pusher. And it looks like you get the cards. And then also if you look in the back, it says collect all 6 figurines. So there's something you do on this game that'll dispense those. So this is a game we probably need to try. It looks like this side's out of tickets, even though it's digital. I don't know why I would say that. But again, these are brand new, so I'm sure it's gonna take a little time to get them all dialed in. There's an Avengers coin and marble pusher here. We don't play these a lot. Jody loves coin pushers. So that's here. And then directly behind it, there are 4 of the Mario Kart Arcade GP DX versions. These are just a classic game for almost every arcade to have. When you get some people, some friends playing on this with you, it gets really competitive and fun. So that's a good one to see. And then right here in the very middle, there's a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory coin pusher. Trying to get that golden ticket if you know about this game. There's a Bop It, which Ryan and I have beat a couple times since we got here. There's a Fast and Furious Supercars. There's a pair of Winter Games Snowcross Snowmobile games. This is another one I've never seen before. Wild West Shootout, and it's just basically a shooting game. I don't think there's tickets or jackpots on it, but it's pretty cool. Look at these little lanterns they have on it for detail. I thought that's pretty cool. And they have a pair of bull horns right in the middle. Look at that. Over here, there's an Avengers Infinity Stone. I know nothing about this game, but they have it with a 1,000 super bonus. And then they have 4 Need for Speeds takedown. So that's a cool one, really modern one. The cars move, and that's a really fun one to play. There's a Minecraft Dungeons, only a 2-player on this. And this one will dispense cards as you're playing. There are a couple of dancing games here. There's Pump It Up Phoenix 2024. There are 4 Moto Blitz DXs. There's 2 quick drops, and both of these have fairly low jackpots, 310 and 390. Shout out to Arcade Myers. You'll have to come by and teach us how to win on these. We have Black Hole right here behind us. Crazy Tower. This one's pretty cool. It's been around a while. You can win 500 tickets, and it's like a hologram. From all 4 sides you can see, but it's like a holographic type game. It's pretty cool. There's the marquee. There's a Willy Crash. 500 ticket jackpot. You have 2 Whack and Win minis. You have 2 Pop the Locks side by side with a 250 jackpot. There is a full tilt with a 250 jackpot. This is a new game. I'm sure there's a way to win this. We've never figured it out yet. It's called Goats and Ropes. And literally, you move this rope as you're playing the game. It's like you're a mountain climber, and then you move side to side. And you just try to make it to the top of the mountain, I guess, before time expires. 500 ticket jackpot. We'll have to figure that one out, because we're starting to see that pop up in more and more arcades. There's a Jurassic Park arcade. This is a sit-down 2-player version. There's a Flintstones Quarry Quest. That's also like a coin pusher. That's starting to pop up at some arcades. There's a Zombie Snatcher. Ryan got this jackpot as soon as we walked in. It was like 1,300. And we got that. There's a Cruisin' Blast double. And a double Asphalt Legends Arcade 9. There are 4 of the Superbike 3s. There's a Big Buck Hunter right over there. And then getting back over here, there's a LA Kings air hockey. There are 3 Monopoly Roll and Goes. There's a Bust-A-Move Frenzy with a 250 jackpot. Can't have an arcade without the pirate wheel. That basically, you just spin it and try to get it to stop on that 500 right there. That's the highest you can get. Of course, one of our favorites, Space Invaders. It is on ticket mode, but it's only $250. There is another pirate wheel right here on the back of the first one. A 4-player Fast and Furious arcade. There's a Little Ticket Monsters mini wheel, kind of like a big bass wheel, except it's Little Ticket Monsters. There's a Hot Wheels. This one is 6-player. Normally it's 4. Ryan's already beat this a couple times, and it looks like the monitor's having a problem right now. There's a big Taj Mahal, and this one is all ticket rings. And I'm looking at the values in there. I wouldn't say anything groundbreaking. I see some 225s, 100s. I do see a 900 right there. I see some more of those. So you can win some tickets on this. We've really never messed with it. There's tons of tickets. This one has 2 players on each side, so there's 4 there. There's 2 Gear It Ups, 1 on each side here, and another Little Ticket Monster on the back here. There's a Target Bravo, 2 of the Spin and Wins, and these are the newer, more modern versions of Spin and Win. There is a Typhoon. This is like a motion sensitive game. There's 3 Pearl Fisheries. This is a marble pusher. There's the back side of the tons of tickets. There's a couple of Mega Blasters it looks like they're working on. There's a Cocoa Bowl, never played it, 300 bonus. Another ticket booth. Back here is the laser tag. Back in that area. There's 2 skee balls here. This game just goes crazy the entire time you're in the arcade. It does this. I've never seen it before. It's called Crazy Ball, so I guess that makes sense. But literally, this is what it does the whole time when you're in here. It looks like you can win 1,000 tickets somehow, but I don't think that's the game for us, but you never know. There's a Gold Fishing. This is our game, one of our games. This is Pixel Chase. We've already beat this several times tonight. There's 2 ring tosses side by side here. There is a milk jug toss. Unfortunately, the highest bonus, even if you make all 5 balls, which is extremely hard to do, it's only $250. Down the Clown, one of our other favorites. And you can see we've already been abusing this one a little bit if you look at the high score. Plenty of balls in all these games. This is another one of our favorite games, but unfortunately it's turned off. Doesn't look like they've got this one going yet, break the plate. So we'll have to check back on that. And then there's a Connect 4 Hoops. This is just like it says, you play against another player and try to connect 4 of your colors before the other player does. There are 2, 4, 6 of the NBA hoops. You got a whole row of basketball here. You have 2 of the Sinkets. Kind of like beer pong. You have an Angry Birds Coin Crash. And it looks like some of the towers are already being constructed on this. So that's a fun one if you like coin pushers. This is a newer one. Just started seeing these. It's Pac-Man rolling with the ghosties skee ball. So really cool game. I'll definitely mess with that a little bit because I love Pac-Man. So we have that. We do have a shipwreck back here with 3 sides to play. 500 ticket jackpot on that. Axe Master. That's basically just like it says. It's just throwing these plastic axes. It's just target practice pretty much. No tickets or anything. Somebody made a couple. And it keeps your score up there on top. And then over here, there is 2 hot shot basketballs. These are full-size, regulation looking basketball games. And then over here, Ryan played this earlier, there's a gigantic football game, Tundra Toss. So we've never seen that before. Today was the first time. So there's a lot of games in here. The nice thing is everything is brand new. So there's plenty of balls. All the games work for the most part. And it is just a fun arcade to be at. So we're gonna spend a little more time here. We're gonna show you guys the prize room, of course. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm gonna get you guys a video of the winner's choice. This is basically the prize room for main event. And I'm gonna show you guys a lot of the stuff that they have in here. So right when you walk in, you have some of your basic drones, you know, air hockeys, stuff like that. There is some Sonic stuff here, some Mario stuff, and a lot of plush. I'll give them credit. Main event has a lot of plush. So this whole side down low is pretty much just baskets and baskets of plush. You can see a lot of pops back here. There are some Mega Blocks. And I want you to look at the price on some of this plush. It's crazy. So $7.50 for Pokemons, that's actually good. But if this is correct, $2.45 for the SpongeBob plush is absolutely incredible. So if that's the case, we might be cleaning those baskets out. We'll have to see. And even these Hello Kitty licensed plush for only $9.50, that's really good. So there's some small plush, some large plush, some what I call generic plush over here. Although there is some Care Bears, My Little Ponies, Trolls. Down low you got a lot of just generic stuff, but it's well priced. Some of it's as low as $175. And then up here you got a whole lot of LOL, Hello Kitty stuff up there. So all that's looking good. And then back here, this entire corner is pretty much candy. And I'm here to tell you, Main Event has one of the best and craziest candy selections of any arcade that we've been in. So keep in mind how much candy is back here. And then I'm going to show you a whole nother wall full of candy. So this is only half of what they have. And there's some unique stuff that you really don't see, like the Starburst and Skittles cotton candy. Look at these cereal straws, Fruit Loops and Cocoa Krispies. I mean, just a lot of stuff. Candy tubes. There's hot dog toasters, s'mores makers, giant gummy bears, giant gummy worms. I mean, it's just crazy on their candy. And again, that's only half of it, so I'll show you the rest in a minute. And then back here on this wall, you have some sports type prizes, footballs, basketballs, air hockey, soccer balls, a lot of stuff there. And some of the stuff is very reasonably priced. Like if you didn't win a lot of tickets, you can still get a prize in here, which is nice. So this is all like the main event branded stuff. So there's balls, squishies, bears, coffee mugs, just a lot of stuff. So we'll probably get some of that main event swag at some point. There is some more plush down here. These are generic plush, but still cool looking. And then this wall is kind of some cars, balls. What do we got here? Some mood lights, disco lights. There's some little neon signs up at the top there. And then there's a lot more stuff over here. This is some of the really small prizes. Like if you only got a few tickets, there's prizes that are 5, 10, all the way up. So like I said, even if you didn't win a ton of prizes or tickets, you can still get some prizes in here. And then back here on the back is the high-end stuff. There's a Nintendo Switch. There's some Echoes. Just a little bit of everything back there. I'll show you guys a little more here. Pokemon cards too. And then this is the other wall here that's just full of candy. Remember how I said they had a whole nother wall? Well, here it is. All candy. So there's no doubt that main event, I'm here to tell you, has the biggest and best candy selection of any arcade. And I'm going to show you something else now that Ryan came in here, because this is something you're not going to see at most arcades. But right here, if you look at the pops, what do you notice right here? You're hardly ever going to see that in an arcade. They actually put Chase pops out. Normally those are either not sent to the arcade or they take them off the shelves to keep them. So this is actually out in the wild, and we're probably going to get that because that's the rare version of that pop. So anyway, a lot to see in here. We've gotten a lot of tickets. I'll show you how many we did get in the short couple hours that we've been here today, and then we'll show you the prizes that we get. Stay tuned. All right, so here it is. That's the main event that we just left. That's how it looks at night. Got the AMC logo in the main event. So pretty cool arcade. We were in there maybe a couple hours grinding tickets, and I'll show you guys what we ended up getting. We got 45 packs of Pokemon cards. So there's 36 packs in this. This is called a booster box. And then there's another almost 10 loose packs there. And then we also got a full set of SpongeBob plush. So not bad just for a couple of hours grinding. We had a really good time. We'll definitely be back and we'll bring you guys along. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.